What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dylan, and welcome back to another Destiny. But this is more of a Destiny 2 related video. So, on screen, I've got a screenshot of basically a Nightfall selection page. This is what I basically pulled from one of the Destiny gameplay videos, and it really caught my attention. This is something that I've been thinking about quite a lot recently, is how the end game activities are going to be basically working in Destiny 2. Are they going to be harder? Are they going to be more fun to play? You know, what's going to be happening with them? And it looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot harder to actually do a Nightfall strike. So I'm going to leave this screenshot on throughout the duration of the video just so we can all see it together and so you can then see what I'm talking about. But basically, obviously you can see, first of all, we'll go over the select mode. It says normal, normal seeker, normal guide, and then just below that it says heroic. So obviously normal is just going to be your normal standard Nightfall. If you want to play solo, capture some gameplay footage, obviously if you want to test some weapons, you probably just play like that. Or if you want to host a game and then invite people in that you want obviously in your game. Then below that one is obviously normal seeker. This is if you are looking to do a Nightfall, obviously with the new clan system in Destiny 2. Basically, you can search, if you're just by yourself, for example, say if I'm trying to do a Nightfall and I need 2 other people, I will basically search through all of the clans for 2 other people to play with, and then I obviously can join their fire team, then we can go obviously battle through the Nightfall together. Below that one, normal guide, basically is the opposite of that. So basically, if I'm with one other person in my clan, and somebody else across the globe is trying to search for a Nightfall, basically they can search for my clan and obviously join me. Then below that, heroic. Now this is where it gets pretty interesting. So this I'm pretty skeptical about, but I feel like obviously there's normal and hard modes or heroic modes for the raids, so this could possibly, obviously this is going to be what Nightfalls have now as well by the looks of things. So possibly Nightfall normal is just going to have less modifiers, less major enemies. Obviously it's going to be slightly less more difficult. Obviously heroic is going to be, you know, more major enemies. It's going to have possibly more modifiers on. Enemies are going to sponge more. The mechanics might possibly change it. They might tweak a few little things here and there. Would be very nice to see things like that happen. Obviously we'll just have to wait and see. Then to the right of that, obviously it says Nightfall, seek out a guided game, select and meet a clan to guide you through the Nightfall. That's just basically the description of normal seeker. Matchmaking queue length unknown, obviously it's not going to be able to debate obviously how long it's going to take. Nightfall actual pass required is the next thing I want to talk about. It says 10 remaining. So this, what I think it is going to be, is you can only attempt the Nightfall 10 times a week. So basically, if I launch the Nightfall and then I just go to orbit, that eats one of my passes up. So I only have 10 chances to beat the Nightfall. If I don't do it in those 10 chances, then pretty much, to put it the simple way, screw me, you know. So I feel like this is going to add a lot more pressure into the Nightfall. It's going to make them a lot more, you're going to sort of have to take less risks, you know, because in Destiny at the moment, Nightfalls are just sort of pathetic. It's just like a strike with a few extra modifiers on that nobody does them anymore, partly because they're easy and the loot's just terrible. So hopefully this adds to the Nightfall experience and makes them a lot more harder. You have to think about what you're doing, you have to slowly pick enemies off and then push up. This is exactly what I'm after. I like harder endgame content. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And just below that it says no checkpoints. So no checkpoints again. So basically, if we die at the boss, say if you start a strike, you get all the way to the boss, you get him pretty much to one shot, then all of your teammates and you die, then tough luck because you're going straight to the back, all the way to the start of the strike. Could be a pain in the backside to a lot of people, but for me, again, adds a little bit of tension to the actual strike and makes it a lot more fun to play, at least in my opinion. Makes you think about, you know, obviously a lot more about what you're actually going to be doing. Below that it says expected time commitment 45 minutes. Again, that's just obviously estimating the amount of time it will take to actually complete the Nightfall strike. Below that it says 1 player, because obviously the normal seeker, there's obviously only 1 player in the fire team before you find someone. And then below that, the 2 modifiers is momentum and time warp anomalies. So I don't know what these modifiers are. And obviously that's only for the normal mode, so basically for heroic, either is it going to be like another 2 or 3 modifiers slapped on top of that, we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring this to your guys' attention, just to sort of maybe prepare you for what is, you know, going to be coming in Destiny 2. But drop a like on the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for future Destiny and Destiny 2 content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.